What's good? My name is Jake Kale, baby. Thank you so much for being on this channel. I appreciate you so much. Now, do remember that I always have, different personalities here and we have like great conversations. Now, today, my guest, I've been trying to get this guy as well for a long time. He's been busy. Yeah, he's given us good music, good hits, and he's written so many songs for different artists as well. He's just one of those guys in the industry who's got a good story to tell. So, we're having a good conversation with him. His name is Dipsy Achanwe. Laka, welcome, man. Finally.
Yeah,
not Achano, Achani. Finally.
Finally,
yeah, it's good to have you here, bro.
It's very good to be here. Kusma,
yeah? Yeah. It's called Fort Mount Studios. Yeah.
I'm happy to be here.
Awesome, man. Now, obviously, there's been a lot of things happening, in the industry, in your life, and everything else. So I just thought we should just come catch up on some of the things happening. But for starters, I always, like I was telling you earlier, Sirionze, somebody knows you, I'd just like somebody to just, give, maybe give a hint to someone who's Dipsy, Yeah. And why Dipsy, the word Dipsy?
Dipsy. Okay, yeah. So, why Dipsy to start with?
Yeah.
So, kufuma fena kubwaisha, I used to love this cartoon called Teletubbies. Kwali Tinky, Winky, Dipsy,
Lala,
Po.
Yeah.
Yeah, the green character. That's where Mr. Green comes from.
So what was so special about that Teletubby out of
Dipsy
everyone?
Dipsy was the musical creative one.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Nice. Now I understand. Okay, just share your story. Tell me like how you got into the music space.
So
I'm number Bunge. Yeah.
So at the age of 5, my auntie in Kafue, I used to dance by my wedding lineup. First it was dancing.
You're one of those
I was the knife
babies,
boy.
Yeah.
Knife boy, baby lineup, Fidiashan. So I some Songwriting. I was exposed to an environment where wasn't really musical at Balemba, Barachitashani, but it was an environment where you express yourself through music. You find that every weekend, maybe kuskuru from Monday to Friday, you're having classes. Saturday, Sunday, mleko atama rehearsals.
It was packed, huh?
So my life was surrounded around that. Then when I was in grade 6, there's this youngster that was singing on ZNBC. I just hope it's not Mordecai. Yeah, I hope it's not Mordecai.
Yeah.
I didn't man a guitar. So number that time to like a cafe town concrete. Urabasanje bati iwe fida tuwakwanisha ndete nakwanisha kwimba nayo tuwakwanisha kwimba nayo this jokes here and there. Then when I was in grade 7 after Nademba grade 7 exam, Jimmy Over,
yeah,
he had a studio in Kafue called Mwacho T-Rex. He was producer at that time. He also used to produce. So a pepina pa school padum guys namlaveshna na lebuksha padum guys naina ritemene music so sanje banjebere kwadi studio ku estates Kafue. I grew up in Kafue. Kwadi studio ku estates so if bantu arakulia to fika kulia banjwa no mtengo ni so na kunganda the five manje bila tete kwanisha nzanga studio ndipo
kama
So now my mom picks me up from home, takes me to the studio. We reach there, bamuna studio, baumfwe mitengo shine banjipira no kunjipira. So I recorded that song, then I went back home, parents kwa bama CD. That time to kushkoswe. To ana CD to bikara muchirimba to ekara nafa. Fira family meeting fira for yesa mkwa fit. Eno to ekiletira mfanyi mbo kwa Dipsy no kwa to ekara.
The whole family.
Karira, I love you. Na isuri na song mo rile ngimbo na I said that your beauty is so right, excitement.
Yeah.
So music has been part of me to a point where when I'm not making music, my mind drifts away. Drifts away to a point where it doesn't have meaning. You know what I mean? Music has given me life. It might not do the best for me now, and I'm hoping it does later, which I know it will because all it takes is just the work.
Yeah.
But I've been doing music from the time I was very young, and I did my first song in grade 7. I need to calculate back, to subtract my age.
What was your breakthrough song, according to you?
Party After Party.
Party after party. You did a cover?
Yeah, the Zambian version.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was #1 on Hon FM.
Party after party.
Party after party, the Zambian version.
Yeah.
Para ya ku Uganda tayira fuma. Yes afu. Esa mbokupanga ma shockwaves. Kadibi asa posta video nyishi bale umfangi mbona Offset. Remember that video where Kadibi was vibing with Offset in the car listened to party after party? It was on her story. First sound body she there yes. Ora basa ifumya puba bikapoera ku Uganda.
Oh.
Bagay basantimina ka video ya para vibing mbo kushanshan para. Kwana already then Joboy came in Zambia. Kumulungushi kudia. That was the first time I performed on a big stage in Kabwe. It was a perform party after party number. It was there's this guy used to do music with Gage. He's in Kabwe right now. Yeah, I feel like that's a song that put me on a stage for the first time, and it's sad that I don't actually perform it. I don't know why. And I feel
why don't you perform it?
Yeah, I used to do
it. Opened doors for you. So, Dipsy, you were just telling me about, obviously, party after party. Then you're telling me about... Chilamuntu na Chiwa Chakwe. Yeah. So,
party after party introduced me to the music industry, but not like kunjingisha mwatipa. Yari mpele kufela kwa tia kwa that glimpse. Abantu wako kwa idea ati kudi artist waso. Then challenge na kwata, I think, for me, like music-wise, is where it comes to getting the face and the name. I don't know, people fail to put one and two together. I don't know if it's because of...
Someone knows the music, they don't know the face. Someone knows the face, they don't know the music.
I've been in situations where inchikala na bantolo badadani that jamfana Dipsy mkari manje sa dropa mangimbo. Ingimbo yana chosa ni kari maningi kaza trosha ngimbo, but and I'm seated right there and I'm just like, okay. That's nice.
What do you think the plan should be? Do you have a plan, or you're just letting things work?
I've not been a person who's like really looked at things in a way after Nasal and that apart can reach the so, and that has really cost me a lot. But kwata plan ya kubike chinso na nation and every day, because I've looked at like what works for so many people, and I feel like it won't work for me because of the type of person I am. Nalikwata sides, nalikwata kwa kaka side kabirima. People who've met me in my alcohol phase when I used to drink alcohol say Dipsy Adibidima Basana active. When they meet me like this, they're like, why you've changed? I remember the time I had an interview with Edna, she was like, why are you so composed? Like, what am I I was like, for now. So I'm working on that. I've been working on that, and like who was saying before, Chilamuntu Nechachako is a song that put me in a place now where I remember the first time I met artists like Chef. I was performing ku Pashan Padia. Is it? What's the name of that place? Could you go para jazz? Jazz.
Okay, long acres, yeah. Groove now. The groove, jazz, yeah.
Quali show could have sonomba na isafu mina kukabwe. But I think mentioned kuskulu. Na isafu kumana na drifter. And mantola kukushow cause na chale na bena song. Ndio mwana ndio kura pa stage wakama na sarabisha wa chef. So nyerezo na wa chef in the fresh. So.
That was your first time seeing
First time seeing him in person. And
what year was that?
20 what? That was 2020.
Okay.
2020, I think somewhere there. I think that was the first time I met him in person. I was excited, but you can't be very excited. The big man is very composed and chilled. Yeah, I don't want to be a bidima. So, Chilamuntu Nechachakwe put me in a position where I was now looking at the music industry from a different perspective. You're now exposed to different things. You're now learning.
Yeah.
I've been learning throughout. It's been a learning process for me, and I feel like I don't have all the knowledge yet. I always keep your cup this full so that people can always pour into it. Yeah. So it's been a learning process. Chilamuntu Nechachakwe did good for me. It didn't do me bad, even though I didn't really make much money from it because it came out in 2019, 6 December. been much kwa sakwatani lockdown ile community so nomba sanga toingira futhi depression yamba nasa cha attention about chess yasambok trending at that time paranshi TikTok, I think TikTok paranshi lechita chitako in Zambia if I'm not mistaken pa kambok panga court rounds did well nasaf miawi comfort didn't perform well nasaf ambapo na King Nach to acha standards. I worked with King Nach in 2021. Yeah, 2021. To such a standards. I think I have a lot of projects with King Nach. Not there for me. So, yeah, it's been one of those.
So journey, man. Yeah. We're gonna take a break. When I come back, I want you to honestly just tell me, like honestly, like since Chiramuntino Chirachaki came out, like do you have any regrets, you know, like you should have done this or that during that time, you know, because some people think you became successful, then you kind of just let it go, you know. I want to hear your perspective on that. Yeah, after a break. My name is J. Kali Dongo. Anyway, my guest today is Dipsy. Yeah, stay right here. Welcome back. You're still hanging out with us right here. My guest is Dipsy, one of the most talented artists, almost underrated. My G, before we went on a break, we were talking about how some people say you had it all and you just let it go. Do you feel like that when, you know, your biggest song was like the biggest song in the country? Do you feel like you let it go, you know, your success, and do you feel like you could have done more? Do you have any regrets?
So I feel like any person who's trying to pursue something, there's ups and downs. So I've had my share of ups and downs, my share of bad decisions, my share of false truths.
Yeah.
So I do feel sometimes saying maybe if I decided to do this would have gone this way, or maybe ngana reach trefia. So ndakwata. I do have regrets a lot, because you'd look at the people you started with, the people who found you, you know, and you would think, where did I go wrong? So ndakwata moments that I feel, and those are moments that I can't run away from, because those are things that go behind your mind every time, because that's what you're doing and that's what you're focusing on.
In a Dipsy, I won't lie to you, you're my brother, right? There's like different people that I've met that claim to have had a hand in your career, like multiple people. I don't know if that's true. I won't mention names, but like there's people that say, Dipsy in Namu later game, or Dipsy in Namu later Kulusaka. In a Dipsy in there's like different people that come up with all these stories. So I'm like, in Nzaka Chezache and he tells me the truth. Yeah.
So it would be easier if I knew who, but I wouldn't say, if a person says that in the Kulusaka, that's very shocking, because no kafio, so I don't know kafio nga yaba kuchongo or yaba kuri Vinston. Kafio yaba kuisa. So saying you brought me to Lusaka is false information. It's like massaging your own ego.
How about, maybe I said it wrong, didn't I later move entertainment industry?
So for bringing me in the entertainment industry, but if it means I went to the studio, I recorded the song, I walked from Park Glory to Atushan Kudia. There's some place in Kabwe. What's the name of that place? Not Kunkuruma Bakamba. Kushan Kudia, it's like a ghetto, but it's not a ghetto. Yeah, Makururu. Not Makururu, but Makururu Nadiako.
Okay.
I used to walk from my boarding house to go to the studio to record with a producer called Rokash. So that's how we met Chilamuntine Chochako, party after party. I worked with Rokash on both projects. We sit together, Tuapanga, Shani. People do play hand and people do help. And it's okay for them to get credit because they feel they did something. But saying that you entirely got someone and gave them that exposure is a little bit not sitting well with me, because I understand how much pressure, how many classes I had to miss at school just to find myself in a studio. Much better. So then all the time na rebambira pali video chira muntu ne chwachak na rikweta bantu about kwa take over people like Careless Discount ali nkweleka kufuma kabwe na isa kurusaka mshooting a video fya kufara mpero kufuma mshopu. There's the big man King Vide. You know King Vide? Yeah, King Vide but in pita kwa accommodation kona dela time na likono. Time na ishile kurusaka.
There's been people involved,
yeah, so there are people are there, people are always there. King Vile helped me. Drew from Power FM is on shot that video. Drew shot that video. He had by that time he was dating some lady who used to work at Power FM, Kabwe.
I love the details.
At that particular time.
Okay, so I know we could mention like a whole list of people that helped you out. I'm glad that you are somebody who's grateful. You remember people, you know. Pemna Bamachaya Aqua did Msimbi, then you did Pepe featuring him. You kind of look like you were a duo, the same way he looks with Happy Chichi. Yeah. Some people say, what went wrong? Are you guys still close?
Okay, so with me and Aqualaskin, I feel like our being together was because of the song we had. And after that song reached its maximum exhaustion, I feel like Olomu inadi mo enjoy because he had other things he was working on. Then at that particular time, the people I was working with said we can't release a song. So I stayed for quite a long time without dropping a song.
Yeah, me and Pepe.
After Pepe job.
Yeah.
Naba peska tacha video. Ba video na bache dot pasa. Ba video ne pena kumana na very recently ba neza. Ta reason sina kupasa video ntonze senza na wacha na baka matsaka skwenka phone. Because kwenze balance. So in case singa kuuza that could balance. I should have told me.
Yo.
Should have at least said something. So the video delayed to drop. The song titled Soft Life, produced by Mela Beats. I couldn't release it.
Did feature Aqua?
No, I was alone.
Okay.
I'm not one who features many artists or has worked with a lot of artists like on my songs. I've worked with artists outside music that's related to me, but not with them like Pamangimbo and Shan. Because there's some song at times now, it's approach some artist that never to bombe, hey, basumina, you know the way it is. Hey, Shan, hey, want to me phone. But you find that it's very hard to reach. Then sometimes when you record the record that, then maybe you find maybe I'm just impatient, or maybe I want things to move a certain way, then things don't, then I crash. But me and Aqualaskin, we worked well together. I can't say I have any bad blood with him.
There was no issues. So all those rumors that he'd perform the song without you were just rumors.
He would, and I don't.
He had your blessings.
I never had a problem with that.
Oh,
I'm cool with if I do a song with you, we're together in the song, you can perform it anywhere you go.
Just away from obviously you and Aqua, but just away from that, people have been kind of throwing shade at him right now. They're saying he's a dancer, he's not, you know, from a hip hop artist that he's a twerker. They call him Shakira. What do you think about that?
I feel when you're a creative or an artist, you're allowed to express yourself in the best way you feel is possible. And I feel like what Aqua is doing is what he feels is good. So if you're going to stand up and say, no, what that guy is doing is not well, or that's now you. It's like you're boxing yourself. Because it's because you can't do it. That's why I feel like, because he's doing it, it's wrong. But if you look at it, there's a lot of artists that dance and make music. Look at people like Chris Brown. Chris Brown is a dancer. You can call Chris Brown a dancer, that's fine. You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Aqualaskin is an artist. It's an artist full package. So if you watch that, because we are all human beings with separate and individual characters that build us towards what we're doing and what inspires us to do what we're doing. If Aqualaskin loves to dance, let Aqualaskin dance. Why is it bothering you? You get? Like it's that type of a thing.
Yeah, I get you. I didn't wanna go into this story, but you can just give me a gist. Like, one of Zambia's biggest artists, you know, your boy, you guys are friends. Your boy, your maps.
Oh.
He's your friend. You've crossed paths before.
Yeah, we've worked together before.
Yeah.
I worked with him from 2018 to 2021.
2018 to 2021.
Yeah, 2018. I met him in 2018. The time I was at Paglory. Yeah, Bollywood studio. We created a relationship. Worked together. I would manage his page here and there. Posts here.
You're saying it like it's a small thing. You'd manage your maps' page. Nisha Achitika Gudala, like he's already got like a banger or bangers.
At that particular time, I don't know how to express it, or I mean, not express it, I don't know how to say it, but I feel he was big because Kukawabari Moshe. Kwadich, Big Mama, he had a song with J-Max, he had Amapalo, Keka Keka, those songs that blew later. Yeah. They were big in Kabo.
They were big.
Yeah.
So while you were managing his page, do you know what it takes to manage someone's page? It means you're close. For you to manage your maps' page, it means you guys were close. Where was
I don't know what close is, but I feel Tarkwete.
Bro, how many people touch your Facebook page?
Quite bomb guys Evans.
Yeah, but so you are close, right? But you get my point. Where was Kandek in that moment where you are managing your maps' page? Where was Kandek?
At that particular time, I had a Bambam Pep. I would meet him once in a while.
Don't forgive me, but yeah.
Yeah, it's hustle. He was working. He was making money. Yeah. So, hey, my relationship with him, I don't know how to classify it or say, because you never really know. So, you don't really know how a person sees you and how they see you and how you see them. It's two different perspectives. Then I feel maybe one of the reasons why probably we didn't stay longer together is because of sana koma phase of life.
Yeah.
You find energy para papointa pa kutati na monati ififi onde chitafire finde trefia sona so. Then iwe dipadira phase ya kutati okay. Apa tefaya kama maybe nkwate okasong kambi. Then maybe nchiteko shani. You are in different stages.
Yeah.
So he was here, I was here. Okay. So obviously, crashing in decision making, probably obviously, couldn't have Dipsy, you know, that type of a thing. Yeah. But I'm glad and happy that he would trust me with things like his page, like you said.
Oh, that is huge,
yeah,
man.
So
obviously, we're going on break, but like, how's your friendship now? Do you link up? Do you see your maps when you meet? How is it? Are you guys cool?
I don't know how to describe it because I don't remember the last time I met him. He's busy. That's like the biggest artist in the country, so for you to actually even meet him, you probably need to have.
I'm like, yo, I used to manage your page, bro. It's me. Where you at?
No, I'm not that type of a person. I used to be.
Yeah?
I used to be. I feel like at some point, I saw a position that I saw more that self-sabotage. That you feel like someone owes you. So now, in the point of feeling someone owes you, you start drowning. Because now that person is moving.
No, you're going back.
Yeah, you're going backwards because you're stuck in a phase.
Oh, so you had that moment.
I had a moment where I was stuck in a phase thinking, maybe. But yeah, life goes on.
You're good now. You're in a good space.
I'm in a good space.
Yeah, I'm sure time's running out, but when we come back, we'll wrap up and just catch on some of the highs and the lows, you know? Yeah. Otherwise, my guest is Dipsy. If you've just come through, we say thank you so much for coming on this channel. Remember to share, like, comment, do what you have to do on the channel. And always remember that we shoot from Fort Mount Studios. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. We're still vibing. My guest today is Dipsy. Now, Dipsy, from obviously his story, now you know. You're like, oh my God, he's hanging out with this person or he's been doing this. Yeah, he's my guest today right here. Now, Dipsy, I know on a professional level, right, you are such a good songwriter. And you've written so many songs for different artists. So I don't know how it works, whether you name the songs you've done or you just leave it like that. You get credit through the music publications and stuff.
Okay, so on the on the songwriting part, it's something that I got to discover I could do along the way, because I didn't think I would be in a position where now I can an artist to act that because na parevari na karibu ripota filingana, but wasanga msession act that alikumfuira. So it actually taught me saying, when you are in the music industry, the listening ear is the key. So I'm not going to say the people I've worked with, but I've worked with a lot of artists on songs that I've actually done well. Then it's something that I'm proud of, because it shows me saying, oh, okay, so even if I stayed for a long time without a hit song, I've participated in songs that I've done well.
Yeah. And
it reduces kareka anxiety na stress akapisha unjele numba iniandi kapisha disa idampera kufeli that, oh okay, so ngana rimule mbera yapisha orongana lichita ko participate muri right nyabare yapisha na iningana kwata ko opportunity ya kulembea ndi with help ya muntu umbi if possible, I can have equal results. So it's a learning process and a learning curve, and I appreciate everyone who's accommodated me and accepted or even listened to my ideas.
I love that. In my time, right? I know you and I are like different times.
Yeah.
In my time, one of the best writers we had, obviously producers, we had Jochi Wangu and them, but like Exile is one of the awesome writers I know. Charlie Mulalami, Sling Beats, yeah. There's all these guys, I know they're dope writers. Why I'm saying this, in your time, there's you, Frank Rowe, like I respect you guys, like your writing is crazy.
Much
yeah, but who do you think is better, you or Frank? Dipsy, we're talking about songwriting, right? You and Frank Rowe are awesome writers. So I was just saying, like, if I had to put you and him, who's winning?
If you put me and him, I wouldn't. Compete na bantu because name mwana kwa tuli on somuntu alikwata journey yako. Then personally, if I'm competing with someone, it's myself, who I was yesterday. I enjoyed working with Frank, especially on the song Ilea Utachare ya kwa kani na kandara ma vibes on vibes, pretty easy.
You're singing like it's just a small song, you're just passing over it, like say it with your chest.
Shaishba understand. Shaishba way abantu bachitara mu express some achievements yao, but for me I feel like should have couple ya pare
No, let me tell you something. I don't want you to regret this.
Yes.
Some years back,
it's a big song.
Some years back, I wrote a song for Peterson. You know it. Oh no,
yeah.
It's a big song. It's still a big song for him. I never owned it. Like all those years, every single week someone calls me now. They're like, oh, I was interviewing Triple M at Oktoberfest. He came to me before interviewing him. He goes like, Bakamba ndima mnaimba ijanimbo kansina Peterson. I was like, yeah, I just found out, you know what I mean? So I never really owned it. And why I'm sharing this with you is I don't want you to get to my age. I won't mention how old I am.
I have an idea.
You have an idea. Yeah. I don't want you to get to my age and you sit down, you're like, I should have owned it. I should have told people I'm the one who wrote that. I should have told people, you know what I mean? Yes, your work speaks for itself, you know? But I feel like you should also just own it.
So, Isamkubati, what I've noticed about the industry we're in is you find yourself in a position where people that we work with or people that we've collaborated with in terms of writing are not at a stage in the industry where they appreciate or accept saying, as an artist, you can't do everything on your own. You get what I mean?
Yeah, there's writers, yeah.
Even me, who's a writer, there are times where I'll need help. You know what I mean? Because I'm human. The brain failure, my brain is some kunak. And sometimes you find that you step out of your space and your boundary for you to make something. So you need someone who's been in that space more than you for them to relate to different. Because music needs soul.
Yeah.
Music ilafua ika so. Ile unachitanda ila kaji ule mkamba na bombele pona ina oja. Elton. Ndachita appreciate tu kwa tele opportunity ya kuombana because ni artist unachita discover say na time na le bapo ale record nyimbo you'd see firefu mina hapa ngana ipeta ngana chita songa leimba, you know, type of thing. Firefu mina mutima You know, that type of a thing. There's that soul, that emotion.
We're talking about your maps here.
Yeah, Elton. There's that soul, there's that emotion that is there, that is something you can't miss. No matter how a song sounds, no matter how it goes, you always relate and pick it because of the emotion that song comes with. You get what I mean, eh? But then again, as an artist, you can have that emotion, but then if your words don't align with the emotion, you go the wrong direction. That's why the writers come in.
You've gone deep now. I like that.
So
Now I understand.
it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Dipsy, throughout your career and where you're at here, I know there's certain things you don't do now. Growth is here. Do you remember like your lowest moment?
I've had a lot of low moments, so it would, if you say lowest moment, there's a time I feel 2022 time parents PPL trending. Nalika kama na South time ya floods pale. Masangira mimi sabuka kachero bakamuna sanga menshi mbondi bakamu. Makaya sapwa. Kutararo mbakamu.
There's a flood in your house.
Floods bakamu pshamna station. Waluana, you've got a trending song outside. I remember going to perform.
Also, you're saying the song is big outside. PPA, and you've got a flood in your house.
Then I didn't perform a kudida show kwani we don't have food shirts na weka gero pachipuna.
Yeah, I remember that trending.
Yeah, performance here viral. I went back home to a house that had floods.
So you can't know what someone's going through.
Exactly. So I've had times where I would sit down and I'm like, okay, maybe if in the feeling kind, you know, the thing, and like maybe this is not for me. But then you would find every time you hear a beat, a kick, or even just a thinking of something, and
so it's not letting you go.
It's not letting you go. It's held on, and I feel like music for me is something that I'm going to do till I die, probably. Not even probably, actually.
I love that. I love that. Let's talk about some of the things happening. Kwacha Music Awards are coming November 29th, I think. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Have you seen some of the nominees? Have you seen some of the categories?
Yeah.
Okay, you've seen some artists withdrawing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your take on withdrawing after being nominated? And there's some people who pray to be nominated.
For me, from my first hit song to my second to my third, I've never been nominated for Kwacha Music Awards. And I never understood why. I didn't know what criteria they used to pick artists. Because there's a song that quite song na from Shade Amata Komune Shade that I'm a piano song.
Yeah.
It was nominated for Song of the Year in Ghana.
In Ghana?
Yeah, at Ghana Merits Awards 2025. So then you sit down and you're like, okay, what am I doing wrong in this country? But then again, I'm not the type of a person who like forces people to, you know? I feel like things should come natural. And if they feel I'm not of that caliber, my nominations, yeah, but then it's fine. I'll keep working hard. When it's time, they'll pick me. Then I'm a category Ninja Mana so far. I'm happy that people like Mela Beats and the categories, Yama Producers, Witty Beats. Who else did I see? Humanitarian Award. So the Queen Diva there. I was happy.
I like that you brought her up. Queen Diva is doing big things. Let me ask you quick questions. I want you to answer quickly without thinking. But I know you will think.
Yeah.
You ready?
Sharp, sharp.
Triple M or J-Max? You're thinking.
No, it's not that I'm thinking.
You are.
Just,
Quick. Triple M, J-Max. Let's go.
I can't pick.
Come on, man. Triple M, J-Max.
Okay, do you know I don't want to pick? I feel like when you're an artist, you're not supposed to pick who's your favorite. And if I'm being honest, I'm a J-Max fan. From the way it go. I love
so it's J-Max.
I love Triple M. I'm a J-Max fan. So both of them are good. But
Clear Ice Queen, Mampi.
Mampi.
You didn't think about this one?
I didn't think about that one because I don't know much of Cleo's music. Not because I wasn't exposed to it, but because naisa sangam situation ya that or environment nare kudiramo nyimbo nare umfafisha Mampi.
Yo.
So it's easy for me to just pick that one.
Let me sip on this one. Chile one or your maps?
Chile one or your maps? I love Chilewan's lyrics. Chilewan's lyrics is a deep artist. Yomaps is an artist for everyone. He's a commercial artist. Chilewan is commercial too. I love his Remember song.
So Chilewan or Yomap?
You did it. Yeah. Mano kututuma. Chilewan.
Why Chilewan?
Why not? He's new. Yomaps has been there for a very long time, and I feel it's not fair to compare the two.
I love that. What's coming in the future, Dipsy? You know, you've given us good music. Some people feel like you've let go, but I know you still have it. So what's coming as we wait for new music? What's the plan?
The plan is I want to bring a side of music that people have probably not seen from me, especially the fact that I dance na nishishanga wakanjita Shakira. But not that type of dance though.
You've danced together with Aqua before?
On stage, yeah, we had a routine, you know.
So you guys plan, like you're home, like we'll do this?
No,
it's not awkward?
Not that we are home. Talk finish the show. Like I talk moments na no come back that talk manati. I don't quiz a chilling a bunch. No. It was work, just work. Then it a foot machine chat Chilewan and Yomaps. The reason why I said Chilewan again, like I said, there's a year difference. Yomaps came in 2018. Chilewan is a 2020 what? 2022?
I remember somewhere there. Yeah.
2022, because I remember meeting Chilewan in January 2021 panywe na the performer kuchilila bomb. Kwa di ine MAC na chef me Chilewan there. Maybe if you compare Chilewan to a much recent artist, not Yomaps. Yomaps maybe kumshita compare na wala from 2018. It's very unfair, but realistic.
So many albums have come out. Some people say most of the albums are flopped. Do you agree, yes or no?
Right now, I feel like giving an audience an album is a good idea if you want to rest. An album is a resting phase. We have a very short attention span. We have artists dropping songs every day. And if artists are dropping songs every day, it's guaranteed that Mudi Ayamangimbo Mara Okama hit to add 5. They know quite a comparison Yamangimbo at 20. You get what I'm trying to say?
To look at it.
It is some sangati in a let's say for example the Renasa drop enyimbo ya Pshai. Na drop enyimbo ya Psha lero. Umkamba Tripa drop ya Psha, umkamba J-Max drop ya Psha, umkamba Chilewan drop ya Psha, umkamba Yomaps drop ya Psha. What was half my album? You get what I'm trying to say? Eh, my album you wanna foot man of my fair more ya bidi. Yarambia yara fair ramuta. They are there, but they won't. Then I feel like ngode my album you've got that feeling yak that ndefwa shonzish bakajumva.
Is Zambian music growing or we're just going in circles? What's your take quickly as we wrap up?
The Zambian music industry is developing at a slow pace. At a pace that I feel is okay for us, because if we rush, we're going to crash. Then I feel like the sound from the Copper Belt is something that we need to also look at, because that's a sound that we have in Zambia. Kwa tifu tutakwata Dunka, Zamrock, tutakwata na hii ni sound ya Copper Belt. Mzambia tutakwata ma sound ya.
Some people say it's too noisy. But in Mambeka, my gen said, you are saying we should embrace that sound.
It's creative. No, I'm not saying that we should all sound like them. We can't, you can't. Like you.
405, Chandanake, Dope Boys, Celeb City. There's that. Why Celeb? There's that thing. Is that what you want us to embrace?
Not really that. I feel like that's theirs. That's their originality as music. Because if you look at the music from the Copper Belt, it goes way back to Dandy Crazy. You get what I mean? It goes way back to Mr. Mark II, Honorable Kaira Laza. Yeah, it goes that way back. Then there's Lusaka. Lusaka is hip hop. Tefio.
You sure?
Magati mu Lusaka time padia.
Yeah, we had Brayo, we had Crisis.
You've got the big man, Mr. Tommy D. There's that hip hop. So yeah, sangwati Copper Belt kwali fuma danso. Mwaikataka. Lusaka is hip hop. Then shisho fya kuibika but I'm at different places. Yonzia kwa sound ya sana.
Where are you in this?
In all this, me I'm a musician, so if you're in English.
Dipsy, we should catch up. I'm sure the year is wrapping up. We should catch up later. I'm sure there's more coming from your side. Yeah, we haven't touched on other things, but it's just been nice having you here, man.
Thank you so much.
I wish you all the best, and I hope next time you come through, you tell us the catalog, some of the artists you're working with that you can't tell us today.
Or the artists I'm working with, like working with now. Who am I working with now? Right now, apa ninkwatako kwatiba ba Mampira, for example.
Mampi, Queen Diva.
Ndabafe turabombera pamu. Like balan chako guidance. She's more like a mentor.
Okay.
Yeah. So, eba mentor kwete kwa.
Shout out to Queen Diva. I hope you come on the show soon.
Nimfumu sana hivi.
It's been nice having you, man. Cheers. Nice. Thank you so much for coming through, man.
Bless.
I appreciate you. Yeah, man. If you love Zambian music, you cannot have Zambian music without artists like him. Dipsy, he's a good writer. You know, he's had a string of hits, and I'm sure he's got some surprises coming out of his bag as well. Otherwise, it's been nice hanging out with you. Remember to share, follow, like, comment, do whatever you can on the channel. Also, do remember to come through at Fort Mount